Alright. Oh, this is going to be something.
This indeed is going to be something. So
The announcer said Larry. Sorry, that's funny. My bad.
early on in the bracket, actually in pools, BSmith upset Llany. Llany, one of the, I think he was either the 4th or the 5th seed of the tournament, and BSmith upsetting him as either 11th or 12th seed or something like that. So Llany hungry for this run back, I'm sure.
Man, he's just falling through with every option. So I'm probably just going to be focusing on the Wolf because that's the character I play, so I kind of know something about him as compared to Bowser Jr., where I feel like there's like exactly 2 people in this world that know what he does. So,
Ooh, okay.
I'd say play more of the ground game, but it seems like he's got him covered down there. There's a good angle on his recovery.
That was really close with that up B too. Almost caught the neutral get up, but not quite. It's really hard to punish neutral get up in this game, even harder than it was in Smash 4. Oh wow. Interesting. I'm not sure. Okay, all right, it actually does reflect. He just must have let go of reflect. Wow. And I noticed from watching Llany today that the cancellation of side B, like when he instead of like jumping out of side B, like pressing backwards out of side B.
Yeah.
Look at that. It does so much more knockback in this game compared to Smash 4.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about B. I was about to say I'm not sure how I feel about him fishing for back airs, but I'm not exactly sure what the weight of Bowser Jr. is, so maybe it's actually like useful, especially because you saw him kill him right there, like 100% or around there at the edge. But I would just like to look for some like non-committal nairs and things like that if he can get it off, and obviously the blaster. But it seems like Llany's got the ground game on lock right now. It's gonna be very tough for him to get in. So he needs to take advantage of aerial drift and try to back up and try to get his hits in when he can, but it's very tough. See how well he's controlling the ground down here? He's making it so hard for him to make like an approach without committing to it. He's got a lot of reactable space, and it's really hard for BSmith to force an unreactable mix-up right now. He's getting so in his face. Normally you see like Wolves kind of stick back or like, take advantage of the projectile, but BSmith is going in right now, and I think Llany's like feeding off of that. It seems like this is in his comfort zone.
Yeah, I didn't get to see these two play earlier, but okay,
oh my sick. Bowser Jr.
He almost got that cool follow-up, but I mean, didn't matter. He got the follow-up right after to get the kill. So, and we're seeing Llany hungry for this run back, up in this game 1, almost a full stock. That side B,
so good.
Oh
wow!
I'm really surprised that missed. Actually, it looked like it was going to be true, but.
Ooh, good catch for the up smash right there. I know I wouldn't have done that, so good for him.
The low profiling against that side B, because the side B, Bowser Jr.'s side B has a huge hitbox.
So right there, Bowser Jr. like threw out the projectile and then came down on him. I really like how he's forcing him in these tight situations. It almost kind of reminds me of Samus, where it's not necessarily like a really good move on its own, but it's more about like the context of the move and how it's basically forcing the empty pressure on the opponent. It's very tough to deal with because you have to make a split-second decision, and it can be the wrong one. Like that.
Yeah. Basically, it's just a toss-up. Like the Koopaling, the Mecha Koopaling, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
It forces those like mix-up situations where you force them to choose something. Like there, he chose to shield, and then he let go of shield right away.
Exactly, and you're seeing that a lot. Like in these games, the last 2 sets is like the player who's winning is just asserting themselves so much in the game. Like they're kind of. I guess it's almost like they're just being super efficient and like functional about how they're playing it, whereas the other player seems to be struggling to catch up almost, like very desperate. They're not very in the comfort zone, so you can kind of see how that's playing out in the games. Like Bowser Jr. was just kind of like forcing him to make these like approaches that he just could not like, he couldn't. I guess like he committed too much when he was approaching, and he was taking advantage of that. So
right. Ooh, this is a banger. I didn't even realize you could play this track on Battlefield, but wow, what a banger.
What a banger.
Anyways, getting into this game too.
Hopefully the spirit of this 64 banger can help BSmith out here.
Game 1 was on PS2, right?
Yeah.
God, I always forget. Literally,
my guy.
The game just happens, and I forget what stage we played on.
Okay, so I'm not necessarily sure about this as a counter pick for Wolf. I feel like PS2 might actually be better for him, because, I mean, I don't know, I feel like Wolf kind of struggles sometimes to follow up platform hits and techs, but the same time, maybe he's just looking for something different, trying to mix up the platforms. Maybe he's trying to kill off the top, but you usually don't see that from Wolf. So I feel like this is kind of a weird kind of pick for him.
Ooh, trying to read the roll in. BSmith really, he doesn't use down smash super often, but when he does, wow, it's always off of like a tech chase situation.
You actually, I haven't seen him use much forward smash either. He really hasn't been using a lot of smash attacks. It's been a lot of like trying to be safe with his aerial approaches. I think it's really hard for him to get in on his character, so you don't really see him take advantage of that. And back airs, of course, good killing option too. So. But yeah. I think there was a forward smash. You saw like the first frame of it, but
see, like right there, tech chase situation. Tried to use down smash. It was netting him quite a few kills earlier on against other people.
I do kind of like that adaptation where he's trying to use it for like tech chases because he knows that like it's really hard for him to just get them raw. So I really like how he's trying to do that. Oh, good use of so right there. Such a good get off move, by the way, for Wolf. Like honestly, you can use it as basically like a get out of jail free card a lot of times with unsafe aerials and stuff on shield.
Ooh, catching that side B with a forward smash.
Yeah.
We saw Llany catching a lot of people with the forward smash.
This is a man who has labs and combos. He's just falling off these effortlessly. Like the timing is not mixing him up whatsoever.
Oh, trying to catch that.
Good parry and out smash. Very smart by him reading the jump up.
I was honestly surprised that the upper hit of up smash actually hit him.
Yeah.
Extends so far up. You never expected to go that high.
Right.
But BSmith's still down quite a bit in this game too.
Oh, that has armor on it too.
Yeah, the semi-armor.
Dang.
Semi-super armor. It blocks only specific projectiles and specific moves. Oh wow, looking like Snake out here.
Yeah.
Just holding that, holding the Koopaling and shielding.
Ooh, this is a turnaround.
And here's this the Bowser Jr. neutral that we're so used to seeing. Basically, okay, all right, this is gonna neutral boot his face. What are you doing?
This man definitely passed English class. Like, I really do like how he's just pressuring me right now because he's using a lot of like non-committal options on Bowser Jr.'s side just to keep him stuck at ledge and kind of, get into his head a little bit. I really like seeing that. He's such a strange character to watch. You don't really see a lot of people play this character, so. I really like how he's mixing up his like recovery options too. Even though he hasn't really been at the edge that much this game, I really like how you're seeing that. Oh,
yeah, and there's the side B cancel that I was talking about earlier too. Netting him a lot of kills. Forward smash.
I think he
side
needs.
B.
Honestly, I don't know if they're gonna end up like on Yoshi's Island or something, but I feel like he needs to go to a smaller stage just so he can get like a kill easier because it seems like he's really struggling to get kills. Like just getting damage in general, but especially killing because it doesn't matter how much damage you do, you can still gimp somebody or kill him. So.
Yeah. Smashville does have the smaller horizontal blast.
Yeah, so that might be useful, especially for Wolf who gets a lot off like backers and things like that. So.
Right.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I think this is a good kind of pick. Go Wolf.
No bias.
No bias at all. No. I'm U.S. Marine. I mean Snake. What are you talking about?
1, go!
Game 3. Llany getting all of this run back.
He's getting a lot off of those where he does down air on people's shields and they release thinking that the attack's over and then he follows it up with that. Oh, good. It's a turnaround. I really like that string right there.
Okay, BSmith trying to tell Llany he's not done yet.
Right.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to make call-outs right now. I really like that. I think that's exactly what he needs to do right now because Llany's been basically doing that to him this entire set, so I kind of like that.
Oh, he kept his jump. Good choice, good choice. I really thought he was going to have to side B there and then get hit by the forward smash again.
Right. And I think right now, especially in this matchup, or against any characters with projectiles like that, I feel like Wolf should just basically not be side being at all unless it's like absolutely necessary. Like you will die if you don't. Like it just doesn't seem like a good risk reward. I like this. He's creating pressure on Bowser Jr. now. This is a completely different BSmith than we were seeing the last game.
Yeah. Not about to get 3-0'd.
Yeah, I like that. Ugh.
Maybe remembering some of the stuff that he did to beat Llany in winners.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of 3-0s this top 8 too.
It's crazy how much like just momentum and like mentality can affect like a set. Like.
Ooh, that was really, really close.
Yeah.
I thought that forward smash was going to hit him. But the Wolf up B has like some really weird hurt boxes and hit boxes, to be honest.
I feel like it's a good like, if he really needs to mix up his kill approaches, I'm baffled.
That's the semi armor of side B.
Yeah. Is it a kill?
Might kill?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool. Yeah, getting back throws on the ledge like that is really good at high percent. I need to do that more.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
The forward or the forwarded or grab right after. Oh wow, that'll kill. Yeah. Bowser Jr.'s smash attacks surprisingly low end lag.
Yeah.
Like people call Bowser Jr. a bad character, but like in Smash 4 and in this game, his forward smash is like it's almost safe on shield, like to the point where if people don't know how to play against Bowser Jr., they're probably gonna get punished.
And plus, I feel like it's a bad to like attempt to call people like bad characters in this game because we don't really know everyone's capabilities, being as the game is so new, and also it just seems like a lot of characters are a lot closer balanced than you can see in the other games. So it's actually quite interesting to see how he's basically taking out a character a lot of people are saying is like an undisputed top 5 character. I almost think that could be working to his disadvantage, the matchup and experience against a Bowser Jr. Like, you don't see that at all, really. Especially in this game. A lot of people have said Bowser Jr. is like one of the worst characters, so.
The guy's playing a really, really safe neutral.
Right, and I think he kind of has to. I mean, obviously it's the last game for BSmith, so he has to be a lot more careful. It's just, I don't even know if that's the right call. I don't know whether to be aggressive or whether to not, to be honest, in this situation.
BSmith taking a moment on the platform.
Yeah, it's probably
Gathers thoughts.
Ooh, I really
wow,
like
that paid off.
Good confirm from like the late fair right there. I really like that.
Real quick confirm.
Yeah.
And we got an even game.
All right.
BSmith with a breath of life in the set. Ooh, nice.
Good,
he
read the air dodge. I like that. Good coverage right there. It was safe even if he didn't, so. That's the kind of plays you need to be making against this right now. Oh, that nair.
Was that I couldn't tell if that was a taunt or if he tried to, like, pull out another Mecha Koopa.
You see him reflect those a lot. I almost wonder if it's more worth it to realize that, like, Bowser Jr. is going to try to come in and aerial you if you don't get hit by that and try to clear pressure. It might be better just to go meet him head on, to be honest. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Good choice. Even though he parried the first hit of the forward smash there, he would have gotten hit if he did basically anything else. Right. So, good choice there by continuing to shield after he parried.
Right.
Oh, if he did a back air that... Oh.
I would. I really like that attempt at the call out though. He had it just barely. It seems like Llany's just making like good move choices. Like every time, he knows the exact thing he wants to do to you. It's almost like it almost reminds me of playing against Fatty Blob because it's very flowchart. Like if you're gonna do this, I'll do this. You know, I'm gonna come after you like this. I'm gonna force you into a situation where you have an unreacted.